The trial of Michael Slager is underway as opening statements and witness testimony began today. The prosecutor called a slew of witnesses that ranged from Walter Scott's son and fiancee to a police officer, 911 dispatcher, and the passenger in Scott's car the day of the shooting. Just moments ago, Walter Scott's mother took the stand. She broke down crying while being questioned. News 2's Rebecca Collette has been covering this story for us since the day of that shooting. She's been at the courthouse all week and joins us live with details of what was tense testimony at times. Rebecca?
Brendan, good evening. The last testimony of the day, the most emotional. Walter Scott's mother took the stand. She was on the verge of breaking down almost the entire time on the stand. And once she got off the stand, she did indeed break down, breaking out into what many evangelicals would call a tongue. And after that, the judge called court. What we anticipated would have lasted a little bit longer, he called earlier today. Many of the witnesses that were called today were really here to talk about Walter Scott's character. It was the passenger in his car, Pierre Fulton, that was the most tense testimony, particularly when he was being cross-examined. The mood in the room changed. The defense pressed him with questions about the condition of Scott's phone, looking for details about whether that phone was cracked before Scott took off running from Michael Slager, issues with getting food from an emergency food bank that would later be used at a cookout, and the professionalism of Michael Slager at the time of the traffic stop. Then the defense brought up Fulton's past criminal activity and his mistrust of the North Charleston Police Department. The cross-examination was so tense at times, but it was the last question that was the most tense.
Previous arrest by the North Charleston Police Department.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That has nothing to do with this situation here, sir.
Again, the last testimony of the day being the most emotional with Walter Scott's mother. Court will be back in session tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Brendan?
Rebecca, talk to us, if you will. You've been inside that courtroom, been close to everything that's been going on the last week or so. What was it like in that courtroom today? Was it packed on this first day?
We were anticipating that it would be, and the courts were too. There were plenty of sheriff deputies here. The fire marshal was here to monitor crowd control. There was an overflow room because the courtroom only seats 75 people, but the courtroom wasn't even full. And a lot of the officers here were surprised that there weren't more people here, particularly for these opening statements of the trial.